Recovery Matters. And today I have two special guests, James and Beni. And they are here to talk about their new church opening this Sunday. You want to go ahead and take it from there? Hope from the Hood.
Hope for the Hood.
For the Hood, excuse me.
Yeah,
Get it right, Jay.
Well, thank you for having us on.
Hey, my
Just
pleasure.
really appreciate that. Hope for the Hood is starting a church, and we're super excited to just let the public know that we're going to be starting this Sunday. All right, and it's going to be at the address. I'm having a little trouble. It's 1157 North Emporia at 11 o'clock a.m. is when we're starting our service. And, Hope for the Hood has been around for actually a long time. And, Beni, I'm just going to have you just share some historical thoughts on Hope for the Hood and how we've gotten here.
Okay. So Hope for the Hood started June 5th, 2009. That's when I surrendered my life to the Lord. He called me out of the gang life, out of addiction, and he sent me back to where I came from to go share the gospel. The first year we saw 250 people get saved, 200 people. We saw gangsters, drug dealers, strippers, people who are active in crack addiction be delivered by the gospel. And so we've continued. That number is like in the thousands now. It's like God just hasn't stopped. We've been doing ministry in this demographic, in the trap houses, talking to active gang members, you name it. And so we've been doing this, and so God has put it on our heart to start a church. And we prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed, and I didn't feel the call to be the main pastor. So I was like, God, you're going to have to open the door, do something. You put a certain vision and a mission on our heart. And I knew James for some years back, and we started talking. And I didn't even tell him about our vision. I didn't tell him we were praying for a pastor, and he's just telling me his heart. And it's like everything we've been praying for was on his heart.
Right.
And I was like, you can't even make this stuff up.
No,
I'm like talking to our
at all.
leadership team, like, wouldn't it be cool if God just like stirred James's heart to do that? And then he started opening up and telling me he was convicted, that the Lord has convicted him about the call he had on his life. So that's why we're here and where we're at. So I'm gonna pass the baton, my brother.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's just been a wild ride. If you would have told me a year ago that this is, something that the Lord would have led me in, I might not have believed you.
Right.
But I do. What God is doing is something very specific. He's really synchronized our hearts, the vision. We have the same vision. It's weird to talk to somebody and they're like, you're in their head and they're in yours.
Right.
So the Lord's really just bringing people together. And part of this is that Hope for the Hood is so events oriented, touching the community, touching, in the name of Jesus, spreading the gospel out to the community. Once that happens, there isn't, where do they go? And that's really, the heart is like, how do we bring them and pour into them and let them have a deeper walk besides just, hear about Jesus. They may even give their life to the Lord at one of these events. But then who's going to guide them? Where are they going to get that deeper understanding, that guidance? And so we're really committed to that ministry as the Hope for the Hood Church, is to grow in depth. And with that walk, to be able to walk alongside them, do life with them, be a family, as the Bible talks about being one body. And so that's really our heart and our vision for that.
Right. And so your grand opening is on Sunday.
It's this Sunday.
And you want to tell them one more time what the address is?
The address is 1157 North Emporia at 11 a.m.
Already. And would you like to tell our viewers as well, like, what do you guys do outside of getting ready to open your own church?
We do a lot.
Yeah.
And Benny, even though I'm doing this head pastoral thing, we're pastoring together because he's been pastoring Hope for the Hood and the people that come through there. He's been pastoring a lot of people for a long time,
Right.
and so this man is continually busy.
Right.
And I'm coming in to assist in that and to love people with him, and we're just on this journey together and just watching Jesus, take us forward
Right.
and just following him. And we also work with Youth Horizons.
Okay.
And Youth Horizons, they serve at-risk youth and just a demographic that really needs a lot of support and just spiritual guidance and understanding, and we're a nonprofit Christian organization, and we're able to really pour into that generation coming up.
Yes.
And I think
it's
that's
so needed.
It's very needed.
Yeah, our
And
youth is just sometimes we don't know as parents or a community what to do with our youth, when we feel like they're out of control. And I think sometimes they just need some different guidance and some love.
Absolutely.
In it, and I think that's important, and you guys are just totally amazing to me. I just want to add that, and I am just super blessed and very grateful that you guys came to join me today. And so I also wanted to know, as far as your location, what made you guys determine that?
Well, it's again a God thing. Youth Horizons was going to let us use their brand new building downtown. But then we had a friend who's also been with Hope for the Hood for a long time. He had an opportunity through where he worked. They had a building, and they offered it to us.
Wow.
They're like, hey, if you want to do church here. So we were just really taken back. Like, wow, that is amazing. And just praising the Lord. And there we are, right really where we want to be.
Right.
Which is just in the middle of the hood. Right.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah.
Yes. And so can you tell our viewers one more time that address?
Yeah, the address is 1157 North Emporia, and service starts at 11 a.m. Hope to see you there.
Yes. And then if anybody has any questions or anything, do you have a contact number that they can contact
Yes,
you with?
yeah. Contact number would be area code 316-680-0338.
Alrighty. And once again, I am just truly blessed that you guys were able to join me today on Recovery Matters. Thank you so much for allowing me to, carry your message of your hope for our community and in your church.
Thank you for having us. We really appreciate it.